Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a February message for all of the Scorpios out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with every single Scorpio out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a psychic intuitive and a spiritual essence coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every other week right here on this channel. I also want to point out, guys, if you look down in the description box, you will notice that I have an Etsy shop. So if you are looking to schedule your own private reading with me, you may do so down in the description box. Without further ado, let's get into your message, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, you know the drill. We are going to do a 9-card draw, so let's get shuffling. What information and what insight can you offer Scorpio this upcoming month, Spirit? What information and what insight can you offer Scorpio? All right, Scorpios, we are at the 6 of Pentacles. So this is where you currently are. So I feel like you're having a lot of, some of you are actually coming into some money. I feel that there's a lot of giving and receiving going on in your life. Everything is pretty much balanced and equal. One thing I definitely am hearing here is that Spirit really wants you to pay attention to where you are focusing the majority of your energy. It's like things are sort of, they are balanced, but what I'm hearing is that maybe some of you are not putting, it's like you're putting all your eggs in one basket. Almost like, I feel like what it's saying is that the energy that you are putting out, although you are putting in equal give and take here, you're putting energy in something that is not really reciprocating at the right level. Like it's just not matching your frequency or something like that. Let's get some more information. Let's just see what comes through. Okay, you have double 8s here. So 8s truly represent abundance. So yeah, okay. So this is why I was getting this energy of it's not giving you the right amount of energy. Like whatever it is you're putting in, it's not giving you the right amount of energy. Like that's what I kept hearing with this 6 of Pentacles here, Scorpio. Okay. 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 Sorry, I'm like, one more here for Scorpio, please, Spirit. One more for Scorpio. One more. What information and what insight can you offer Scorpio this upcoming month? Okay, do we want both of these? We do. Okay, yep, okay. See, Spirit knows. All right, Scorpio, we're going to go ahead and dive right in. So remember, first card up represents where you currently are, and you are at the 6 of Pentacles. So this is a very give and take, a very equal, reciprocal type of energy. And I felt like some of you are going to be coming into some money. Some of you are going to be putting more energy or more resources or more emphasis into certain areas of your life that you necessarily weren't giving to. And I do feel that for some of you, what it was saying was that really pay very close attention to the amount of energy and what kind of energy you're putting into some of the things. You want to make sure that the energy that you're putting in is bringing you joy, okay? So a prime example of this is if you're doing something, okay, that you don't enjoy, like you hate it, it is still giving you, the equal amount of energy back, right? But in a way that isn't fulfilling you, okay? A prime example of that is, let's say you're in a job that you ultimately hate. And you're in that job because it's giving you the money that you need to survive, but it's not fulfilling to you, right? So in your mind, you're like, it's still giving me equally what I'm putting out, but in reality, it isn't, because it's not emotionally fulfilling you and it's not coming from a heart-centered place. So that was the message that ultimately wanted to come out for where you currently are. Now, what is your theme this month, Scorpio? Why did I just want to say Capricorn? I don't do Capricorn until Thursday. So that's weird. Okay. Take it how it resonates. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. Not quite sure. So, okay, where you currently are. Your theme. This is where we were moving on to. Your theme here, there I go. I was going to say it again. Your theme this month, Scorpio, is the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this means that you're actually in a really good place right now where I feel that this month you're going to be making very decisive decisions. Like you aren't even making decisions based off of your emotions, and that's a good thing. You're open. I do want to point out that you are open to opportunities for new ways of doing things. You are exploring that, but you are making very intelligent decisions based off of previous experiences. You're recognizing that, it's almost like you know exactly what it is that you want. And I love that. And I feel that this month, that's really going to show based off of the choices and the decisions that you make this coming month. Now, what are you going to accomplish? You have the Eight of Swords here. Okay. Now I feel that what you're accomplishing here is, I feel that because you're in this Queen of Swords position, you are clearly seeing areas of your life that have a lot of restriction, that make you feel sort of stuck, right? And I feel that what you're doing is you're taking that blindfold off and you're sort of seeing things for what they really are. And that is what is making you make conscious choices. That is why I feel that you're going to be in that Queen of Swords position, because I feel a lot of times with an Eight of Swords, a lot of times we don't really see things clearly for what they really are. And we allow our own fears, our own setbacks, our own mind to sort of confuse us and sort of make us feel restricted or stuck or where we are, right? We believe in the illusions that we often feel and we often think, right? But I feel that you're accomplishing that. Like you're moving past that. You're recognizing it exactly for what it is. And you're like, I'm done. I'm out of here. And I love that for you, Scorpio, because that needs to be so clear, which then moves you on to the Eight of Cups, okay? Which is what you need to avoid, okay? And ultimately, it's avoid being stuck in your emotions, right? Avoid feeling sorry for yourself. Again, because your theme is the Queen of Swords, you don't want to be stuck in your emotions. You want to make very intellectual, intuitive choices. You want to see things clearly for what they are. And remember what I said with the Six of Pentacles, you want to make sure that the energy that you're putting into the things that you're doing are ultimately bringing you fulfillment, that they're coming from a heart-centered space of expansion and growth and joy. If they're not, then that is something you need to completely walk away from and do something different, right? You need to change that. So what you need to avoid is staying stuck in your emotions, avoid being in a victim role where you feel like, poor me, poor pitiful me, why aren't things, going the way that I want them to, that kind of thing. That's what you need to avoid. Now, what do you need to embrace? You have the Knight of Wands energy in reverse here. And I feel that what you're really embracing here is this desire for a change in your life. You're wanting something new. You're wanting to move in a new direction. But I feel that what's preventing you from doing that is fear of the unknown, right? You have a lot of fear of what potentially you might face, right? And I feel that is what is keeping you sort of stuck or planted in the space that you're currently in, okay? I feel that your advice here is really that, Spirit is really trying to encourage you and let you know that it knows that you want to be, that you want to be successful. It knows that you want to have, the happy family, the happy home, that you want to be massively abundant, that you want to have more than enough that you could share the wealth with others, right? It knows that. But what it's wanting to inform you of that is sometimes you have to take a leap of faith and trust the unknown in order to achieve that, right? So what you're needing to embrace is listen to the inspiration that Spirit is giving you, okay? Listen to what it's giving you and allow yourself to be curious. Be curious and be open to exploring, how that truly makes you feel. Remember, if how it's making you feel is in a victim role, right? Because it feels like, it's not going to look the same. It might look like how it did before in the past, whatever. You need to really avoid that, right? Avoid the pity, avoid the victimhood, right? It really wants you to sort of, keep in your mind, what you're really wanting to achieve. And what you're wanting to achieve is you're wanting to see the illusions for what they really are. You're wanting to acknowledge the areas that you need to walk away from, right? So that is what you're embracing. Now, what's the obstacle? Okay, again, we have the 10 of Pentacles here. The obstacle is that because you're in a space of equal give and take, right? In your mind, you see that what you are currently doing is going to lead you towards this 10 of Pentacles, right? And because you have your heart set on this 10 of Pentacles, which is everything your heart desires and more, right? Because you have your heart set on that, you're determined to get there in the way that you can see clearly, okay? But what Spirit is telling you, there's something here, Scorpio, that you are doing that is not fulfilling you. It is actually dragging you down. It's making you feel restricted. It's making you feel like it's keeping you trapped into this illusion. I don't know why, but the Matrix kept popping into my head here. So I'm not sure if some of you out there have actually seen Matrix, the number 4. I saw it, absolutely loved it. I'm thinking about doing not a reaction video to it, but doing little snip clips of some of the video and talk to you about it from a spiritual essence coach perspective. Because I feel that what they're really communicating here, Scorpio, is that, because you have your heart set on having this, and Spirit is saying you can most certainly have this. I feel that you're sort of stuck in the old mindset of, because this is the only way that I can see it working out, I'm not going to be open to whatever else or whatever different path that might lead me towards, right? And so Spirit is really wanting you to sort of get out of your head about that. They're wanting you to really disconnect from that. Remember that, you have to align with your heart center. Whatever it is that you're doing, if you're not connected to it at the heart, then it isn't going to work out for you, right? You're going to continue to repeat the same cycle over and over and over again until you get the message. So that is your obstacle here, okay? So what is your advice? Your advice is the Fool. You got to take a leap of faith here, right? And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, Scorpio. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that taking a leap of faith is easy. It's not. It's actually quite frightening to take a leap of faith into the unknown and not know exactly what you're going to face. Coming from an actual Virgo who likes to plan and organize her entire life and her entire day, it's very difficult for me, but I'm on the same path that you are, right? I am having to fully trust in the unknown process right now. I have to trust in the process. I have to detach myself from the outcome. You have to do the same thing. You have to just remember that the things that you do on a day-to-day basis, that aligns you with the actual energy and the essence of what you are trying to build and flourish and create for the future, okay? So your advice here is you have to trust, okay? Notice how this woman here is just falling, right? So that's like a trust fall, right? Spirit is wanting you to just do a trust fall with them. They're wanting you to just trust in the process, trust that whatever experiences are coming your way, whatever you're currently going through, you're meant to experience it the way that you are experiencing it, because it is helping you along your path. It's helping you along your journey, right? Now, what is your action? I feel that for a lot of you Scorpios right now, I feel that what they're really saying is you need to just take a rest, right? So some of you might have already been put on rest mode. They might have been putting you on waiting mode. And a lot of you might be getting tired of that. But what Spirit is really saying is use this time to be very contemplative, meditative, right? You know, whatever comes up that needs to be healed, allow yourself to heal. Use this time to truly get very clear and intentional with what you are wanting to create and manifest for your future. What does your foundation look like? What does your legacy look like? What is it? Like, truly align with that. So that is your action this month, okay? That means you just need to sort of take a rest. You know, don't try to... I really feel ultimately you need to listen to your body here, Scorpio, and really allow your body to just sort of lead you to your next step. Don't try to plan ahead. Just take it one step at a time, okay? Now, what is your advice and your encouragement? You got two cards here. You got the Three of Swords with the Two of Cups here, okay? Now, here's how I'm reading this, okay? Because there is some energy up here with the Six of Pentacles that you are giving to that is inconsistent, right? It might appear to you that it's balanced and that it's consistent, but it's very inconsistent. And that ultimately is going to lead you towards failure, unsuccess, right? Non-success. And so what Spirit is ultimately saying here with the Two of Cups is, you need to learn to come into union with your higher self, right? Learn to trust what your intuition is telling you. Learn to feel what your intuition is telling you, because that is ultimately what is going to help you become successful. Because you have to remember, we can only see what's in front of us, right? We can plan our future all day long, but we can only see what's in front of us. Spirit has a much broader perspective, right? Our higher self can see the whole picture from beginning to end. They can see the path a lot clearer, which is the reason why certain things pop up in our lives the way that they do, because we're ultimately in charge of which direction to go, right? That this is how we become conscious creators in our life. We consciously create every moment based off of the choices and decisions that we make. And so what ultimately your advice and your encouragement is, you know, don't look at what you're experiencing or what you're going through or what you are feeling as a loss. Don't look at it as, you know, it's a disappointment. What you really need to do is give it to Spirit. Allow Spirit to fill your cup. Allow your higher self to love those parts of you that need to be loved and that need to be healed, that need to be nurtured. Come into union with that so that you could then, you know, understand the process a little bit better instead of resisting it, okay? So that is your message here, Scorpio. We are going to draw an additional card. We are going to be drawing from the Magic of Unicorns. I absolutely love unicorns. And I just want to point out that they are ninth dimensional energy. So it is very high frequency energy. So we're going to draw from this particular deck and then see what additional information Spirit has for you. So angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters, what additional information and insight can you offer Scorpio this month? What additional information and insight can you offer Scorpio this month? What additional, whoa. Scorpio, you are the first sign today to get 2 messages. Let's see. Oh, I love this. Okay, we're actually going to just go with one. Because this one was the first one that popped out. So we're going to go with this one, which is number 26, the Violet Flame. Invoke the cosmic diamond light, violet flame, and transmute all that is not love. This is an absolutely beautiful card. Now, I do want to share with you that the violet flame is a very high frequency flame that is often guarded by Archangel, Ascended Master Saint Germain. The violet flame is one of these flames that transmutes everything into love and divine consciousness. And so this ultimately, when I look at this, this is really about you recognizing that, you know, you need to take ownership. You're connecting with your intuition at a much higher level, and it's to help you transmute the things that are out of alignment in your life into a much higher frequency. So let's go ahead and read what the book has to say about number 26. All right, so we have the violet flame. Saint Germain and Archangel Ezekiel oversee the violet flame of transmutation. It has the power to consume stuck energies so that higher ones can replace them and we can all move forward. When humanity started to raise its frequency, the violet flame merged with the silver flame of grace and harmony, and then the golden ray to become the gold and silver violet flame. This brings transmutation with grace and wisdom. Recently, Archangels Gabriel and Ezekiel combined their energies to create the 9th dimensional cosmic diamond violet flame. This is a powerful ascension tool. Your unicorn is guiding you first to invoke the violet flame to wash away any dense energies in and around you, including old karmic energies or contracts that no longer serve you. Ask it to transmute everything right down to a cellular level that is not vibrating with love. When you have done so, send it under grace to others, to situations and to places to release the old. Visualize it coming down through trees and spreading through their roots to transmute stuck energy in the earth. Then call for a shimmering cosmic diamond violet flame to be placed over you. Ask your unicorn to add its light and it will raise you, purified and shining, to a much higher ascension frequency. Scorpio, this is your message for the month of February. Again, I just want to point out here that Spirit really wants you to take a leap of faith here. Ultimately, your outcome is to unite hand in hand with Spirit, to heal any areas of your life, to transmute this energy into a much higher vibrational frequency. Again, recognize that Spirit wants to give you everything that your heart desires and more, but you need to really understand that you have to trust in the unknown. No matter what, you have to trust in the process. So this is your message here, Scorpio. I thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.